I'm Eiji Nakura, a professional nerd. It's way better to live alone than to be in an annoying group and complicated friendships. I found it out when something happened to me, and I've sworn that I would live without somebody. Since then, I haven't made any friends, and have been enjoying my solo life while calling myself a professional nerd. But one day, a girl from another school ruined my free solo life when I was a sophomore in high school.
Eiji-kun, good morning.
Yes, this is the annoying girl, Aoi Hinata. She stepped on the halcyon life I built up for 1 year brazenly.
Huh? Eiji-kun, are you listening to me? Good morning.
I'm listening to you, so don't greet me with such a loud voice.
Why don't you respond to me, even though a new cute classmate next to you tried to get along? Or are you a person who feels embarrassed when you hear the rumor that the girl and you are in a good mood?
Never. That's incorrect.
Eiji-kun, you're cute.
Listen to me until the end.
Aoi-san, let him go. Why? He likes to be alone. Uh-huh, but I want to get close to him. I guess that's reckless, but I just warned you.
What Warumi-san said is correct. It's a waste of time to try to be close to me. But she doesn't care about my mind. She doesn't even know how my previous school life was. I thought she wouldn't talk to me little by little.
Eiji-kun, good morning.
Hi.
Oh, you greeted me today.
Because I don't want you to tamper with me.
I know you're feeling good with a greeting by a cute girl.
That's wrong.
Let's have lunch together.
Let me be alone, at least for lunch break.
Eiji-kun, are you having the bread from the cafeteria? Jesus, I can share my lunchbox with you. You're so happy to have food made by a girl.
I'm good.
No need to be reserved. Here, you're...
Put it in the mouth.
Eiji-kun, come with me to go shopping.
What? I'm going home.
Let's go.
What the hell is she?
Thank you for waiting. Here you go.
Is it for me?
For sure. Here you are.
I'd be confused if she put the food on my face by declining it.
Is it good? I'll have it too.
What? Hang on.
Wow, yum. Huh? Eiji-kun, what are you thinking? Do you care about the indirect kiss? You're so cool, though you're childish unexpectedly.
You're so annoying. In this way, she bothers me a lot, trying to be alone while ignoring my thought. Whatever I say to her is meaningless. But if you continue to do it...
Hey, good morning. What?
It happens.
Everybody looks so different today.
Of course, you made them furious and uncomfortable talking with me, so don't interact with me anymore.
I don't want. Then, I choose to be ignored.
I don't get that. What makes you interested in me?
I want to ask you why you want to be alone too.
All the people without exceptions can't be happy by being together. Some people prefer going by themselves, that's it.
I know that you are not the kind of person though.
Did you say something?
Never mind. But it should be that you don't like to interact with someone because you want to be alone. I can feel it because you're doing something with me now.
You forced me to be with you. When I was in elementary school, a girl was also isolated in the class. I thought she was miserable and tried to talk to her, but she was bullied because of that. Those who drove her didn't feel favorable about me talking with the girl. Afterward, they started ignoring me too. Eventually, the girl may have felt uncomfortable with the atmosphere and had gone to another school.
What?
Then, I figured out that good friends can betray their friends without hesitation. Friendship sucks, and if I hadn't talked to her, she wouldn't have gotten bullied and gone. That's why I don't make friends and believe anyone. If you understand it, please don't relate to me. Since then, she's not been bothering me. I got a halcyon lifestyle here, but I feel I lack something. I bet that she wouldn't have anything wrong with our classmates. I thought about that, but classmates' attitudes have been worse day by day.
Warumi, you made it. You made everybody ignore Aoi, right?
This is her fault because she didn't listen to my warning. I just taught her what happens to her if she messes with the atmosphere in the class as a new student. When in Rome, do as the Romans do.
Are you sure? Don't you have another reason?
No way!
I noticed that by looking at you.
Though I tried to be alone, it went wrong. You made everybody ignore Aoi-san, didn't you?
What's that?
You don't need to pretend to be innocent. I know you aren't fond of me and her talking with me, but if you continue to do it, I'll leak everything you did to our teacher.
That's not correct.
What are you doing?
I found out that the girl who built up all plans to bully you was Warumi. I don't forgive you for hurting her though. It would be okay if it's only to me.
Oh, Eiji-kun, forgive her about it.
What? What are you saying? She did the...
Warumi-san, she's interested in you. That's why she couldn't accept me talking with you in a good mood.
Huh?
I noticed that so easily. I felt her, so I didn't try to retaliate against her.
What's that? Did she bully her because she liked me but did not hate me? I thought she harassed her because she didn't like me. It ended up my fault, didn't it?
That's right. I love him. I didn't want the new student to take him away.
I hate to say that I wouldn't like those who bother their rival to keep the person they like. I think you should try to get the guy with your attraction without kicking out your rival.
No way.
Once you understand it, don't harass her anymore. Let's go, Aoi-san.
I didn't expect you to save me.
I didn't keep you. I just couldn't afford to see the same situation I faced before.
That's what we call saving someone. You're still kind.
Still? You don't know a lot of me, though.
I know. Eiji-kun, do you remember Aoi Misaki?
Huh? I've never forgotten her. She's the girl hurt because I tried to get close to her when I was in elementary school.
I'm Aoi Misaki indeed.
What? But your family name is Hinata.
My parents divorced. My current family name is from my mom's one.
That makes sense.
I was so glad that you talked to me, getting through alone every day. I could afford to be bullied because of you, but I felt so guilty about you being harassed too. I wanted to apologize to you, but my parents divorced and I had to move to another school.
The reason why you moved was your parents' divorce? I thought about it due to my fault.
Not at all, so you shouldn't care about it. Sorry.
I'm sorry too. Thank you for letting me know that.
Sure.
But you changed your characteristics terrifically.
I exerted to change myself since the fact that I didn't have friends led to make you hurt. How is it now? Which is cuter? What I am now or in the past? I can change to the character of your preference.
Damn.
I know that you feel good.
Stop thinking positively. I felt that something stuck bottom of my heart was removed. Later, nobody tried to bother Aoi-san completely. On a side note, Warumi-san was scandalized by all of the classmates since the stupid reason for bullying Aoi-san was disclosed. Finally, I thought I would get back to my quiet life. But the strange girl still exists next to me.
Eiji-kun, good morning.
Hi. She's doing perfectly to bother me as usual.
Why are you frowning at me? You should be more friendly, because you had a reunion with your previous classmate again impressively.
This has nothing to do with that. I won't change my mind about the solo lifestyle.
You're so introverted. Don't assume that you will continue your solo life. I'll make you say that I'm your friend.
Okay, go for it. I'm worried that she would be my friend shortly and forcibly while pretending to be affordable. I didn't expect that I would be her boyfriend in the future. I'm Akira Nagumo, an employee at an elite company in Tokyo. I enjoy living by myself comfortably. Oh, actually, I enjoyed it.
My uncle came back here.
Uncle? Are you Aoi?
Yep, it's been a while. I know it's too sudden, but can you let me stay up here?
She's Aoi Kiyama, my niece. She's my sister's child. I met her for the first time 16 years ago when Aoi was 4 years old. I'm not related to my sister's blood, so Aoi doesn't have a blood relation to me naturally. She liked me a lot, and I also cherish her too. But when she was 10 years old, her parents passed away while leaving her. It was a car accident. She lost her parents at the moment, but there were no people who could take care of her among her father's relatives. That's why my family decided to take her. But she doesn't have a blood relation to my family biologically. Adults among my relatives felt unfavorable to take responsibility for her, an existence that they don't have to look after. She was sent around the relatives cruelly. Eventually, her aunt took her.
My aunt says that you look like an easygoing university student who can get free meals.
Aoi said that she couldn't stand her aunt's relentless behavior and ran away. Finally, she drifted and arrived here. Her last chance is her. I'm sorry for her. A couple of months later...
Oh, it's good.
Right? I have my special recipe when I mix eggs.
I'm done. Eat it fast. You'll be late for your job otherwise.
Hey, you should be more interested in my talks.
Well, I told you that the food was good.
You're right.
You're so easy to agree with it. That's funny.
If you think so, you should express your feeling more. I got used to living with her and enjoyed it, but she changed to being nonchalant and flat. She showed her feelings openly and had a more positive mind previously. It means her background made her become what she is now. When I thought about it, I was so disappointed and felt she was so pathetic. After getting done my job today, I had a remote meeting with 2 people on my project and had drinks through the screen. I was having a drinking party from a remote meeting.
Oh, today my colleague said to me, I'm so jealous of you having the same project as Akira-san, like this.
She's Warumi Miyano, my subordinate in the same company. Am I a good person who people want to work with?
Yes, you're so popular, while having terrific achievements and kindness.
You've been so good at leading people from a long time ago. Though you sometimes forget to bring something. He's Takeshi Hirokawa, my second subordinate yearning for me. But he sometimes teases me. I had something that I forgot to bring here, though they're not necessary. You remember such a tiny thing.
I'm back.
Oh, how's it going?
What are you doing? Remote party?
Yep, we had a meeting before. Akira-san, who is this beautiful woman? This is my niece, Aoi. She's been staying here for a while. Aoi, they're my team members.
Hello, then I'm leaving because I don't want to bother you guys. I'm going to study in my room, so enjoy your party here.
Thanks. I made curry rice for your dinner.
Oh, are you sure? Didn't you have a meeting?
Before starting the meeting, I did. You'd be hungry if you didn't have something to eat, right?
Thanks. I'll have it later.
I'm so surprised. The beautiful gal suddenly showed up, so... Why didn't you tell me that you live with your girl? No, that's my niece. We're not in a relationship.
Well, is she your real niece? Not your girlfriend?
Yeah. I've been looking after her for a complicated reason as her relative.
I see. Did they live together? She's too brazen. Good morning. What's wrong? You look so busy.
A meeting will start for an emergency in the afternoon, so I need to go there. Sorry, I couldn't prepare your breakfast today.
I don't mind. You care about me too much. I don't even care about meals too.
No, I have to be responsible for you. Oh, it's time to go. See ya!
Okay, did you take everything you need? You sometimes lose your mind.
I'm good. You guys tease me in the way. See you!
See ya!
I have to be responsible for you, he said. Never mind. I screwed up. I've slept twice. But it's okay. I can arrive at the class in time. Huh? This document. I told you, Uncle.
Oh, you're...
Huh?
Aoi-san, aren't you? Akira-san's niece?
Yes. Have I met you before?
I was in the remote party previously, I think.
Oh, sorry. I totally forgot about it.
Don't worry, it happens.
But perfect. You're his team member, right? My uncle left this document home. He sometimes gets something out of his mind. Would you give it to him?
It seemed that you guys were so close to each other. I think you don't know how much he works hard. He barely forgets something genuinely, though you said he does it frequently. Since he needed to be careful of some things around him, he merely got distracted. He couldn't take a rest in the house at all, because of you. Are you conscious that you bother him a lot? I don't care if you're his relative or not. But if you think that his house is your place, that's a misunderstanding.
That's true. I may have bothered him. I wouldn't get disappointed to go somewhere else. It would be fine.
I'll manage to do it.
Are you conscious that you bother him a lot?
I have to be responsible for you.
I'm back. Aoi, you're hungry, huh? I got sushi for dinner. Aren't you here?
Dear Uncle, I'm sorry to give you this letter suddenly. I'm leaving this house. Don't worry about me. I don't want to be your problem. Thank you for letting me have stayed here. And sorry to have been here for a long time. The meals you cooked for me were all delicious. I loved it.
Idiot!
Uncle. I was sent some relatives' houses before coming here, right? My parents died, and I went around relatives' houses. I thought that was inevitable, and I was just miserable. That's inevitable. To be patient was too hard. So I had been just accepting everything optimistically and living. Therefore, I realized that I hadn't had any place for me since my parents died. You welcomed me here first, but you felt that it was an obligation, didn't you? I know, so...
Don't make blind assumptions. When did I tell you that I let you stay here as an obligation? I got disappointed too, conversely. I didn't want you to think of it. I thought you would have been trusting me and open to me.
Trust. I trust you. I open my heart to you. But at the same time, I can think that since we're not related to each other in terms of blood, and other relatives cut me off for the reason of blood relation, you may do the same thing as others.
I'm not others, but your family. It's not essential if there is a blood relation. I'm your uncle and you're my niece. We're a family, alright? I, your family member, say that you're good to live there together. Then, that house is your place.
Are you sure? Can I stay there?
Absolutely. Let's go home.
Yeah.
Once we got home, I listened to her for the detail. The reason why she ran away was a conversation with Warumi. On the next day, I tried to ask Warumi for it. It seemed that some co-workers saw her hostile behavior toward Aoi. The rumor has prevailed in the company. She went home before I asked her for the detail. Akira-san, you are more popular than you think of yourself because you got some achievements on the job and are a little bit handsome. That's why she got overexcited to be in the project with you. The attitude was infamous among other workers. Remove a little from handsome. Warumi's dark personality was revealed at this time. She resigned from this company due to awkwardness. By a relative's cruel words, Aoi lost her place. On the other hand, Warumi lost her workplace with harsh words. That's so ironic though. What goes around comes around. I'm home!
Hey!
Oh, it looks so fancy today. What happened?
I just wanted to try cooking by myself. It's just a diversion.
Uh-huh, I'll pick some. It's good actually.
Not as well as yours, though.
But it's just a matter of time.
Is it? How long would it be?
Well, in 10 years?
What? It's such a long journey. That's funny, though.
I got dumped by my girlfriend. What am I doing? Coming all the way here? A few days ago, I was dumped by my girlfriend that I'd been going out with for 3 months. I was so shocked that I jumped on a Shinkansen from Tokyo to Hokkaido without thinking. I wanted to give up everything, so I ditched my work and decided to go on a sentimental journey. I rented a car and came to the northernmost point in Japan. Let's get going to the hotel. There's someone at this time of day? It's after sunset and all the stores are closed now. It's too late for sightseeing. Oh no. I felt something was wrong, so I couldn't help but speak to her. Excuse me. What are you doing here at this time of day? I know it's none of my business, but I'll listen if you want someone to talk to. And I'm sure there will be better days in your life if you just... What?
I'm sorry you had to see me like that.
It's okay. You can tell me if you want to.
I ran away from my ex-boyfriend.
Ran away?
He was very possessive and he asked me for money as well. I tried to get away by moving so many times, but he always found out where I was. I just can't take this anymore.
You've been through a lot.
I just wanted to run away somewhere far, and I hopped on the Shinkansen train from Tokyo to Hokkaido. I just wanted to get away from everything.
Listening to her story, I couldn't help myself but sympathize with her. I'm Akira. Can I ask your name?
I'm Aoi.
Aoi-san, would you like to enjoy a trip in Hokkaido with me?
A trip in Hokkaido?
To tell you the truth, I was dumped by my girlfriend and came here wanting to get away from everything. We both had bad lucks in love, so we might as well enjoy and try to forget about our exes.
But...
It must be some kind of fate that we met here, so why not?
Okay.
And we decided to enjoy our trip together. Let's go now. Where are you staying at, Aoi-san?
I didn't make any reservation. I quit my job and came here by train and bus without bringing anything with me. I have no money and...
Then why don't we go to the hotel that I've booked? What? There's no room available.
I'm afraid not. It's fully booked today.
Oh no.
We can bring an extra bed to your room if you want.
But that's...
I don't mind.
Okay, then we'll get that for you.
Thank you for letting me take a bath.
No, it's already late today. So why don't we go to sleep now?
Sure.
They brought us a bed, but we can't sleep next to each other, so I'll sleep on the sofa.
I can't let you do that.
Don't worry about it. Good night. I couldn't sleep much that day. We went to lots of places for sightseeing the next day. At first, Aoi-san seemed to be feeling down, but she eventually got better and started having fun.
This is so cute!
After 3 days, she showed me her beautiful smile.
It's beautiful here.
Yeah,
I haven't been able to enjoy views feeling this gentle for a long time.
me neither. Being dumped by my girlfriend seems like a very small thing, looking at this scenery. It's not so bad to go on a sentimental journey, I guess. I'm enjoying my trip with Aoi-san, but I can't help but wonder what I'm doing here, meddling with someone else's life when I'm hurt myself. I know what it is. I'm trying to look away from my own pain by reaching out to somebody else. I knew I was just being a hypocrite, but I couldn't just leave her alone. But is that all?
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Why did you break up with your girlfriend?
It's a usual story. She fell in love with someone else, so she dumped me. I couldn't spend much time with her, being busy with my work. I was trying to save money for our future, but... Hello? She'd rather spend time with me than prepare for our future.
I see.
I was wasting my time doing something she didn't even want.
I don't think so. There has to be someone who would be happy with what you'd done. It's just that your ex-girlfriend didn't understand your feelings. That's all.
I felt saved by her positive words.
My ex was really kind at first. He always helped me when I needed him. And he supported me after we started going out. But he changed little by little. He told me to quit my job and get another one, just because there were a lot of men at my workplace. And then he asked me for money.
That sounded so typical. These kind of guys are nice at first, but they eventually show who they really are. So her ex was one of the typical scums.
I'm sorry for telling you such a gloomy story.
No, it's fine. Where do you want to go next?
Let's see. What?
Aoi-san? I found you.
No. Why are you here?
Let's go. You can never get away from me. That was your ex, right?
Yes, but I don't know how he found me.
Aoi-san, can I see your phone for a sec? Aoi-san, have you seen this app before?
No, what is it?
This is a tracker app. I think he downloaded this app secretly and hid it so that you wouldn't notice.
That's why he could always find me even if I moved. I have to delete it now so he won't know where I am anymore.
That might not be the case. He came all the way to Hokkaido, so I know he'll try to follow you.
Then what should I do?
If you don't delete your app, he will definitely follow you. Let him come and I'll talk to him. I found you. You can't run away from me. Stop harassing Aoi-san. I don't know who you are, but Aoi is my girl. Don't try to meddle if you don't want to get hurt. Before that, I want to ask you something. Did you download a tracker app in her phone? So you know. Deleting it won't work though. I knew that he's got other means. Aoi-san says that she already broke up with you. If you keep on harassing her, we'll go to the police. Fighting with your girlfriend is not a crime. But you're already broken up. Asking for money and stalking count as crimes. You're annoying. I've helped Aoi a lot. She's just paying me back. Aoi, let's go home.
No!
I've recorded all of our conversation. You know what's gonna happen if I take this to the police. I'm sure that they won't see this as a fight between a couple. You? I can send it to your family as well. If you're gonna keep on harassing her, we can get lawyers and take this to the court. Shoot. I don't care anymore. Whatever. I think he'll stop harassing you, but you'd better get a new phone just in case.
Thank you so much.
I thought I was just being a hypocrite, but I can't lie to myself anymore. We've only known each other for 4 days, but it's long enough for me to fall in love with her. 3 days later, Aoi-san's week-long sentimental journey was over.
I'm sorry for making you pay for my flight back.
Don't worry about it. We've come this far together.
It's time. I'll get going. Thank you so much for everything.
If we meet again somewhere.
Yes?
Nothing. Take care.
You too, Akira-san.
I know. This feeling is just something that I've got in these unrealistic days. I shouldn't tell her since it's only temporary. And Aoi-san has gone through a lot. So she must be scared of men. But she trusted and stayed with me. I can't tell her that I love her now. I told myself that, but I couldn't stop thinking what I would do if I could meet her again somewhere. 3 days after Aoi-san went home, I went to my office. I ignored messages from my office and had been absent for 10 days, so I was ready to get fired. However, even though my boss got really pissed when I told him what happened, he told me that he would forgive me this time. He told me that being absent without saying anything was out of the question, but he'd done a similar thing when he was young. I don't know what happened to my boss, but I'm very grateful. And it's been a month since I came back to my reality. I'm totally over my heartbreak, but I still feel empty. I know that miracles don't happen much. Yes. Who is this? What?
Huh? Akira-san?
It can't be. Aoi-san? Aoi-san was standing in front of me. Why are you here, Aoi-san?
I moved into the room next door. I wanted to say hi. I had no idea you lived here, Akira-san.
I've missed you so much.
Me too.
My eyes got blurry with tears, and I couldn't help but hug her. Sometimes our fate gives us something very classy.